Hello and welcome. Today we're gonna be starting our seeds for our vegetable garden. I am a vegetable gardener in training, and with the success of the tomatoes last year, I'm gonna go for another crop of tomatoes in the same fashion. And since what's winning we don't change, I'm gonna add other crops in the same method, that is slices of produce. And I have a mini sweet bell pepper and a mini cucumber. How cute is that? I think I can do that. Cherry tomato, I'll have the regular tomato and the cherry tomato, as well as the strawberries. So let's get that started. I'm going to use those pots. They prove to be a good size for the tomatoes. And I'm growing guava from my store-bought guava. I have the seedlings here. It's amazing. Look at that. Also from a slice of guava. So I think that's my method for me. And these small pots are really good for starting. So I have 3 of these. And I'll get one of these yogurt cups. And also the potting mix. I'm not having a compost bin because I had a compost bin some time ago and I didn't have good crops, and also I need more trees in the garden because it's so difficult to attract the birds here. So I'm going for more trees and taller trees. Every year I increase the amount of trees here, and the compost bin takes the space of a tree. It's okay because I create a habitat and it's incrementally, we are getting there. And I do get a lot of visits of birds and the occasional nest. Spring is in the headband, in the heart, because out there it's windy and it's cold. It's still cold. And we need to get our seeds started. They're gonna be growing right here. They love these windows here. Let's open this wonderful pot mix. I love to garden using my hands. Probably should be wearing gloves. That's great. We want to leave a space for a little bit more soil on top of the slice, and then we want to have a little bit of a brim so that the water won't be flooding into your dish before I plant. I have a container here for fine-tuning of the earth. And when you have little bits of wood like this, I'll show you. Take that off because it could be in the way of your plant getting a good light to it. Just take it off. So now I'm gonna water a little bit. I like this water can because it is so easy to control how much water. For indoor plants, this is amazing. It has a tip that is really precise. I love this. It is stylish to have inside. I'm a designer. That's very important to me. I wanted this to be droply moist, but I don't want it to be super wet. Taking into account too that the pro mix is already wet, so we don't have anything in the dishes. I didn't go overboard this time. Okay, so I have this slicing dish here. Let's be gourmet about it. So I'm gonna take the mid part of the tomato. Last year I started with 2 slices of tomato, and I had 20 tomato plants that I was giving to all my friends and neighbors, and oh, there was no end to it. I'll give it the deepest pot because when I replanted those tomato seeds last year, the roots were a bit unhappy over there. Those that are smaller varieties, I'll give them shorter containers. I'm gonna go with this darkest green part. This is all by instinct. so hopeful for all of this. My goodness. Okay, let's go here. The peppers have the seeds all in here. I think that's gonna be a huge amount of bell peppers. Cherry tomato, I will just in half. I'll take the ends of it. I'm gonna go with the taller dish for this one as well. And then the smaller ones for these cherry tomato. Yeah, I think we have a winning combination, colorful. And then we'll top it off. I like a thin layer of soil on top of my slice so that the light can go through, like so. Last one. May God bless our seedlings for abundance of vegetable garden and pollinators and garden enjoyment. Let's put a little bit more water on top of these beauties. For the strawberries, I'm gonna use the container where I'm planning them to stay, and I made 5 holes in here. Let's spread those strawberries in here. First, let's put earth into it. We're gonna have more seed planting because there is all the nettle seeds. But we have time for that because that's gonna be in place. Some in place and some I'm gonna do here. I don't have leeway. If I put too much water, it's gonna be a flooding. If you don't know which part should be up or down, plant sideways, and that's what I'm gonna do. That's the only time that I use the dandelion tool for planting and for adjusting things. When your soil is poor, the dandelions come and they aerate the soil with their root, and as the soil gets better, the dandelion starts getting smaller and smaller. They are one of the first flowers for your leaves and pollinators. So one way, another the other way. Once a designer, always a designer. I'll leave this produce for the rabbits, of course. The rabbits are gonna love. Just look at that. These containers are handy to deliver a nice controlled amount of soil on top, just the right amount. So I have the tomatoes, the bell pepper, the cucumber, the strawberry, the cherry tomato, and the guavas. The guavas is already coming. So, okay, I need to mark exactly what is in each of these pots and use one of these container lids that we throw away. So let's reuse them and make labels for these crops. I'm just cutting the lid. The big containers will get the longer. We have 2 more. The strawberries are self-explanatory, but honestly, I don't know about the small ones. I'm just cutting with the scissors. It's a scissor that I have for gardening. One of the edges. I'll leave the other as a design interest. And then I'm gonna use a permanent marker and put bell pepper, tomato, cherry tomato, and cucumber. Cherry tomato will get a longer label so I can write cherry tomato on it. Kind of like that little thing. Tomato is in this one. I still know it. Let's label while I still know it. I think they are cute like that. And they are properly labeled, and I will know what is in there. The strawberries are in this long container, and we know they are in there, don't we? Yes. Okay, so this is the seed planting for today, but I'll be planting more seeds for our meadow and pollinator garden mixes that I got, also the hummingbird garden mix that I got. Let's pray for hummingbirds in this garden. I think they drink from the hummingbird feeder, I'm not sure. Sometimes it's the wind that empties it. So that's it for today, and I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a like, comment. I answer to your comments. I love love to chat with you guys in the comment section. Subscribe for more videos and stay well, stay blessed, and I will see you in the